Some things once heard can never be unheard. They are like a crack in a perfectly smooth mirror, a line that forever changes how you see yourself. Here is one such thought. What if this world, right now, is not real? What if the ground beneath your feet, the air in your lungs, the memories that define you, are not real? What if all of it is a program running on a machine of unimaginable power? What if we are characters in a game we don't know we're playing? It sounds like science fiction. It feels like a late-night dorm debate. Yet philosophers and physicists ask it with a straight face. So let's ask directly. Let's look the universe in the eye. Do we live in a simulation? The question is a paradox. To ask it, you must assume free will. Assume your curiosity is your own. But if we are simulated, is that curiosity just a line of code? The idea is dizzying. It pulls the rug out from everything we take for granted. And yet, the journey begins now. To understand if we're in a simulation, imagine how one would be built. Games already create worlds with rules, physics, inhabitants. You explore cities, drive cars, interact with characters that seem to have motivations. Each year they look more real. Now scale up, by 1 billion. A civilization millions of years ahead could simulate an entire universe, laws of physics included. Not just graphics, every subatomic particle, from quarks and electrons to the cosmic web. Inside, brains, thoughts, feelings, results of mind-boggling computation. Science becomes reading the rules of code. They live, love, build, wage wars, then invent their own computers. One sim begets many, a cascade of realities. Why take this seriously? First, our tech trajectory. We already build simulations. They grow exponentially. Indistinguishable worlds feel inevitable. Second, reality is rule-based, elegantly mathematical, as if running on a clean OS. Some physicists say the substrate looks like information itself. Third, strange limits. A universal speed cap could manage processing. At tiny scales, pixel-like grain. A fundamental resolution, particles undefined until observed. Entanglement. A sim might render only what's needed, like LOD and Cullen. Not proofs, tantalizing coincidences pointing toward a programmable cosmos. For every argument, a counter-argument. Extraordinary claims need extraordinary evidence. Simulating a whole universe down to quanta may be physically impossible. Energy and storage limits. Even godlike engineers hit ceilings. Why run ancestor sims? Ethics, efficiency, or boredom might rule them out. Assuming billions of sims could be wishful thinking, advanced minds may be rare or uninterested. The clues may have other explanations. Math describes patterns. C is fundamental. Planck scale pixelation is unproven. Quantum weirdness is just reality. If no test can prove it false, it drifts from science to metaphysics, a belief, not a measurement. A fascinating idea to ponder, maybe never more than that. In 2003, Oxford philosopher Nick Bostrom electrified the debate, not by proving the sim, but by logic. Bostrom's trilemma. One of three strange propositions must be true. 1. Almost all civilizations go extinct before reaching post-human tech capable of realistic sims, the Great Filter. If so, we're likely in base reality. 2. Advanced civilizations survive but choose not to run ancestor sims. Ethics, disinterest, better tools. Then simulated worlds remain rare, we're likely original. 3. If they survive and they do run many sims, then by simple probability most observers are simulated, and so are we. The trilemma doesn't tell us which is true, only that one must be. It reframes the hunt for glitches into a puzzle about our future and consciousness. Let's assume the hypothesis is true. Irrefutable proof arrives. The programmers reveal themselves. What changes? Does life lose meaning? Does love feel less real? Does loss hurt less? Reality of experience doesn't depend on substrate. Feelings are real because you feel them. Choices matter because they carry consequences. Characters in great stories move us. Their journeys have value. So would ours, simulated or not. Joy is joy, whether neurons or numbers. For a conscious being, reality is what you perceive. Discovery would spark new science. Messages, backdoors, ways to bend the rules. A perfect sim is indistinguishable. The pain is real. The love is real. The responsibility is real. So, do we live in a simulation? The honest answer, we don't know. We may never know. No definitive proof. Intriguing arguments. Suggestive physics. Strong practical counterpoints. It sits on a razor's edge between science and speculation. But the value is in asking. It humbles us, reminds us our understanding is incomplete. It pushes boundaries, makes us see the profound in the everyday. A tool for thought, a catalyst for wonder. It turns our view inside out. Now imagine the camera pulling back. From you to your room, your city, the moon, the planets, our sun, our galaxy, the cosmic web. A single screen in a room beyond comprehension. With a thought, it ends.